Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the NuRevolution dip powders that are available on the Beyond Polish website. And this is a new line of dip powder that I decided I would go ahead and try out for you guys and show how to create this beautiful manicure. So let's get right into the video. So I quickly wanted to go ahead and show the Beyond Polish website. So if you go under nails, dip powder, and then the NuRevolution powders, you can see the wide range of colors that are available. And there are tons of different color options that are perfect for everyone. So I would highly recommend going and checking these out. And as you can see here from the bottom, there are a lot of different beautiful color options. And I decided to pick out 5 that I thought would go perfectly for the winter season, and I will be showing all of the colors right now. So the first one is this purpley plum shade, and this one is called Better Together. Here is a beautiful periwinkle dip powder, and this one is called Celestial Wonder. Here is a muted down nude purple shade, and this one is called BFF. Here is a light lilac purple shade, and this one is called Lilac Love. And then lastly, here is this light peachy pink shade, and this one is called Rose Milk. So here I just wanted to show all of the colors side by side so you can see the beautiful combination of colors that this creates. And before I get into my dip manicure, I'm going to apply my Holo Taco Peely base for an easy removal. And the NuRevolution dip powders do not have a dip liquid set, so I will be using my Azure Beauty dip powder liquids, and you can use any dip powder liquids that you have. So I'm going to be starting my manicure now by applying a thin, even layer of the base to my nail, avoiding the skin, and then I'm going to dip into the powder. And as you can see, right after the first dip, there is a pretty great opacity with these powders, and the application was nice and smooth. And one thing I want to mention is these powders have a pretty large jar size, so that is a plus if you have longer nails or you have long nail extensions, and you want to be sure to fit your whole nail into the jar, because I know some of the dip powder kits that are offered nowadays have a super small jar container size, which is sort of inconvenient for people with long nails, so I thought that this was a really cool thing with these powders. And also, the powder quality was super great and they applied very nicely and are some of the best dip powders I have currently tried. So now after the first coat has dried, I'm going to be taking a powder brush and dusting off any of the excess powder on the nails. And you can see here just how opaque these powder colors are, and they only needed 2 coats to get full opacity. So for my second coat, I'm repeating the exact same steps as before, and this will help me get a nice even opaque color with all of the dip powders. And these powders are actually pretty reasonable in price, which is another plus. They are around $12, which is super reasonable considering the amount of product you get and the actual quality itself of the powder. So I'm just going to start wrapping up the second coat of dip powder. And here are the nails all complete and opaque. And again, once those have dried, I'm going to be taking a powder brush and wiping off any of the excess powder on the skin and nails. And here you can see just how gorgeous the application was and how pretty the nails look. So now to harden up the powder and make them ready for filing, I'm applying a generous layer of activator, and then I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes before going in with my Yayogi buffer, and I'm going to use this to smooth out the surface. So one thing I noticed about these powders is because they are super opaque, they tend to have a little bit more of a textured finish due to the pigment, which is totally okay because you can just smooth that out with a buffer. So I'm just wiping off all of the dust from filing, and now I'm going to be going in with a gel top coat, and you can totally apply a dip powder top coat here, but I think a gel top coat is a lot shinier and the shine lasts longer. So I'm applying a thin even layer of the gel top coat to all of the nails, and then after applying my gel top, I'm going to cure in my LED lamp for 30 seconds. And here's my completed manicure using the NuRevolution dip powders. I definitely would recommend these to anyone looking for a great dip powder brand. And like I said before, these powders have a great consistency and they applied super nicely. And overall, these are some of the highest quality dip powders I have tried on my channel so far. So if you guys are interested in checking these dip powders out, I will leave the link to the Beyond Polish website below, as well as the direct colors that I used in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.